Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the presentation of the 2020 Callahan Award for the Women's Division. I'm Evan Lepler. It is an honor to be with you once again. And of course, it's unfortunate that we're not all in Milwaukee, getting ready for college nationals, eating some cheese curds, and gearing up for day one, which always is such a memorable day to kick off a memorable Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully, we'll be back on the ultimate field again soon. But despite a season that was cut short, paused way too early, we've got 5 fantastic nominees, finalists for the women's division this year to be the 50th Callahan Award winner all time. This is the 25th year of this award, founded by Charles Kerr in 1996. Earlier tonight, Pittsburgh's Mike Ing became the 49th Callahan winner all time, and we're just a few minutes away from revealing the 50th Callahan winner. This strong female will join the club. But first, we want to tell you a little bit more about Henry Callahan, the man that was killed way too soon, quite frankly. He was just 25 years old. But in his memory, the Callahan Award has honored the best player in college ultimate since 1996, with obviously character and spirit playing a big role as well into determining the winner. For a little more on Henry Callahan, let's take it to the tape.
In the mid-70s, and only a few years after its inception, Ultimate was primarily played at liberal universities by students just passing the time. Unbeknownst to them, these scrappy, carefree pickup games would help establish a collegiate Ultimate tradition that has grown and evolved for over 3 decades. And at the University of Oregon, one of those early teams, Dark Star, and one of its early players, Henry Callahan, would leave their mark on the game to this day.
Henry loved this game. He was a very good athlete, and he really kind of just fell in love with this game. And he was a very positive, inspiring force. But he also was, a tremendous competitor on the field. And he just had a great infectious energy. He had a ton of energy, and he was always trying to promote the sport and better the sport. Henry came to the university, I believe, in '78, and he and a group of his friends started an experimental class in the college here. An experimental PE class, and he was always inspiring others to play, teaching that class here at the U of O and trying to get more and more people to play all the time. So it was always very, very welcoming and inspiring, and to men and women. Henry left Eugene in, I believe, '82, moved to Colorado, and he was killed in a robbery of a restaurant in Colorado, just days before the Solstice tournament. And it kind of devastated us here and there, and devastated a lot of the West Coast Ultimate community that had all known Henry. And he started a college team here, and he was a great, impactful player and a great ambassador of the sport in general. Incredible spirit, incredible competitor.
Out to Henry Callahan.
That's it, fish.
Back to Mike Linneman.
That's it, fish.
Into Hans Peterson. It's up. For Todd Stevens on the score.
Henry was only 25 years old when he died, but the West Coast Ultimate community always remembered his spirit and impact on the game. In 1996, the Callahan Award was founded in his name, which celebrates a men's and women's collegiate player who displays both superior skill and athleticism, in addition to demonstrating outstanding sportsmanship, leadership, and dedication to Ultimate.
And since the Callahan was first awarded 24 years ago, it has been the most prestigious award in Ultimate. College, club, international, you name it. Henry Callahan, you can become an Ulti-World subscriber and watch the full mini documentary. Really important to support great sites like Ulti-World in this time, and also to maintain your USA Ultimate memberships. True story, yesterday I upgraded from my 5-year membership to a lifetime membership. So perhaps that'll inspire me to play on your mixed team sometime down the road. If you'd like to recruit me, you know where to find me. I throw a lot of turnovers and don't play much defense. But alas, the women on this stream are nothing like me as an Ultimate player. They are the best of the best in the college division over the past several years, because this year the Callahan Award is not just about what happened in 2020, the short and abbreviated season, but it's what about happened over the course of their entire careers. We're fortunate to have the coaches of our Callahan finalists to share some thoughts. And we also have one of the booming voices of Ultimate, the baritone that you hear blaring through the speakers at the main showcase field. Let's meet the nominees and the voice, Steve Dunn.
The University of Oregon's MADDY BOYLE, whose nickname is Biscuit, is a player that represents exactly what the Callahan Award celebrates. They balance highly skilled play while embodying the spirit of the game. In addition, they prioritize gender and racial equity for the future betterment of the Ultimate community. Biscuit is someone who gives 100% effort at every opportunity, puts their teammates' needs above their own, and yet still finds a way to grow individually each year.
They care so much about their team and the program and their individual teammates and the sport, and they give it their all the time. They have served as an amazing leader and captain on FEU for the last 2 years, and it's been really fun to watch their growth as they've grown into that role and really found their voice as a leader. And Biscuit embodies so much of just true competitor athlete who is really ready to put in the work.
Ohio State's CARA SIEBER may be quiet off the field, but on the field she has an undeniable aggression that creates countless big plays which fuel the team. Each year she has strengthened another facet of her game, selflessly setting her teammates up for success and leading Fever to 3 Nationals appearances in her 4 years on the team. The Ohio State Fever community, past and present, is so excited that she is a finalist. She is well deserving of this recognition.
On the field, you know, she can be a big playmaker, but she is somebody who has a lot of grit and will grind through a point and work so super hard to make sure that she's doing everything she can to support her teammates and not necessarily make it about the big plays. What I've seen from her is continual growth, both in the quality of her play, but also in her leadership. I think she's a super well-rounded player, and it's just been an absolute joy to have CARA as part of the Fever system for the last 4 years.
Tufts University EWO is proud to nominate MARGO URHEIM for the 2020 Callahan Award. When asked to describe MARGO in 3 words or less, over half the team used the word passionate. And this gets at the core of who she is. She is passionate about her teammates and is extremely caring, supportive, and warm. And last but not least, she is passionate about making her teammates better and is hardworking, motivating, and a dedicated leader to the team.
MARGO is one of the fiercest competitors I've ever had the privilege of coaching. But in my highlight reel, I see a freshman that showed up ready to work really hard for her college team. I see all of the years of hard work that she has put in at the track and the strength workouts. I see a true leader that didn't just say, I can do great things, but said to the team, we can do great things together if we work really hard. And I can't ask for more from a player or a leader.
University of California, Santa Barbara Burning Skirts is proud to nominate KAITLYN Weaver for the 2020 Callahan Award. Not only is she a leader to her team, she also embodies all the values that the award represents. She pushes Ultimate forward with her athleticism and often puts in extra work before and after practice. KAITLYN is committed to the Ultimate community and is frequently involved with local clinics and events. She creates spaces of value for players at all levels of the game and is always striving to improve as an individual, teammate, and leader.
Her first year playing was my first year coaching the team, and You know, we were not a great program back then. We were eliminated on day one of regionals. KAITLYN was one of 2 players to stick around after that year as a freshman. Sort of the way the program has grown with her is really symbolic and means a lot to us. She's a great leader. She's consistently found ways to take her passion for the game and for competition and turn it into a positive for her teammates to build them up.
University of North Carolina Pleiades is proud to nominate Ann Worth, a fiercely passionate player, strong leader, loyal teammate, and devoted member of the Ultimate community for the 2020 Callahan Award. Ann's Pleiades career includes 3 consecutive Nationals appearances, including 2019, when she captained and led the O-line to a program best semifinal finish. Her work ethic has catapulted her into the elite tier of women's division players and earned her a place at Ultimate's highest level, including representing the United States on the world stage. Off the field, Ann is exceptionally invested in her team, community, and the game of Ultimate.
I'm sure everyone knows about her unmatched speed, passion, and effort on the field, but what the rest of the world doesn't get to see is her endless support of her teammates in every drill at practice. Her daily commitment to improving every facet of her own game, like throwing jump balls back and forth with Rebecca before every practice their freshman year, and even the humility it takes to seek instruction and learning from every available resource. But what makes Ann a great leader for Pleiades is because she truly inspires everyone around her to bring their best to the table every single day.
It's great to be joined by the 5 Callahan finalists at the top of our screen: MADDY, CARA, MARGO, KAITLYN, and Ann. Congratulations to all of you. Let's be honest, we could spend another couple of hours chatting with each of these individuals. They've got amazing stories to tell. I was fortunate to spend some time with them this past week, and you can see the interviews with each as part of the Callahan Conversation series that is on USA Ultimate's YouTube that you can find. A quick reminder about the Callahan Award, presented annually to the most valuable players in Ultimate. Award nominees display superior skill and athleticism and also demonstrate outstanding sportsmanship, leadership, and dedication to Ultimate. You got to be the whole package to be a Callahan winner, and we are seconds away from welcoming the 25th woman into the sorority of women Callahan winners and the 50th Callahan winner all time. Let's do it. This envelope arrived in the mailbox earlier today. USA Ultimate. I have not opened it, but now is the time. The 2020 Callahan Award in the women's division. That's it too. University of North Carolina. Congratulations. What's going through your mind right now?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just really excited. Yeah, it's a huge honor, and I don't take it lightly.
You make history tonight, obviously, becoming the first player to win the Callahan in a year when they didn't play a single game all season, but obviously unprecedented circumstances. And I think the rest of the women's division has to fear a Callahan winner returning next year. Is that accurate?
There's a possibility. I think everything is kind of up in the air right now, but I will be in school at UNC, so I mean, I don't know. That would be fun. And it is a crazy year. I wouldn't honestly want to make history in this way, being the first Callahan winner to never play in the spring. But I definitely, kind of looking back at the last 5 years and hearing Jessie talk and everything, I definitely think it's still very special.
And as you told me during our Callahan conversation, you felt like you played Ultimate this spring. One of the tournaments that Pleiades played, you would have played, but you had a little conflict called Worlds Tryouts. And of course, that paid off for you as well. and another unfortunate cancellation or postponement. You'll hopefully go to the Netherlands next July. Let me ask you about your decision to go to North Carolina and your decision to start playing Ultimate in college. When you think back to those choices in life, what are the main factors that you think about?
Well, I mean, it really is just total chance that I found this community. And I think about that often, that I could have just, I don't know, could have played water polo or handball or something, some other sport that sounded like I could join at the college level without having ever played it before. And I'm so, so glad that I dragged my best friend to Ultimate Frisbee tryouts. And from that minute on, yeah, we were just totally hooked. And I knew I wasn't going back. So I look back on those first couple weeks, those first couple tryouts and interest meetings fondly, and just with a lot of gratitude that I found this community.
We all need a little serendipity in our lives. When would you say you fell in love with Ultimate?
I guess it was kind of that whole first year. We had a really tight-knit group. I mean, as we always have, as long as I've known our team. And it was really my first group of social support in college. And so I think that was a huge part of falling in love with the sport, was falling in love with the people that play the sport. And then the competition was so fun. I loved how seriously my teammates took it. I loved that people wanted to put in work outside of practice. I loved that our coaching staff was very dedicated, and it just made me want to love it as much as all of them did. And I think by the end of that year, by that regional tournament, when we lost in the finals and didn't get to go to nationals, the fire was lit, and I was ready to come back next year and work.
I mean, that's a great lesson. Anyone whose season ends in regionals, you can still win the Callahan. We see it happen over and over again, and here's another example of it. Was there a moment in your mind where you kind of contemplated in the past couple of years, hey, maybe I could win the Callahan one day?
Not really. I mean, I think for our team, being nominated is a huge honor, and the previous Callahan nominees from UNC Pleiades over the past couple years have they've been huge inspirations to me. And I don't know, I think more than anything, it was feeling like being nominated by this team would be really exciting, and I didn't really think much past that.
I'm just curious, is your phone within an arm's reach? Is it blowing up right now?
It's turned off, but I don't know. We'll see. Likely.
I feel like it almost certainly will be. What does it mean to win this award to you?
It's a huge honor, and especially in a time like this, I think it's been really fun to kind of feel more connected to other people in the Ultimate community through the videos and the discussion around the videos, and through ceremonies like this. We all just kind of get to come together a little bit and have a little bit of normalcy. And I think that's really helped me kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel and just be so thankful again for this community. And looking back at all the people that have received the award in the past, on the men's and women's side, it's definitely just a huge honor to be mentioned in that group. And it might not have sunk in yet what that really means to me, but I definitely don't take it lightly.
Well, it's been cool to watch your star and celebrity in this Ultimate community gradually rise over these past couple of years. And obviously this will shine an even bigger spotlight on you going forward, but my guess is you can handle it. Ann Worth, congratulations on winning the 2020 Callahan Award.
Thank you.
So that'll wrap things up tonight. First, a couple numbers for you. We now have 50 Callahan winners all time. What happens to Callahan winners? They usually keep on winning, including Mike Ing, who has a club championship under his belt. 32 of the 50 Callahan winners have won club championships. Of course, that's and counting, 32 and counting. Half of those 32 Callahan winners have won multiple club championships. So no pressure, Mike, no pressure, Ann, but certainly great things likely ahead for both. What a night this has been. It's truly an honor to be here in my basement hosting the Callahan Award presentation. Unfortunate that we're not all together in Milwaukee, but I thank you so much for watching. And this has been a remarkable collaboration between USA Ultimate, Ultiworld, and everyone else in the Ultimate community. The 10 finalists, thanks to Andy Lee and Tom Manowitz at USAU. Thanks to Charlie Eisenhood and his staff, particularly Aiden Shapiro-Layton, for helping to put this incredible presentation together. I've had the easy job, and it's just a thrill and an honor. The highlight of my quarantine, without a doubt, presenting this Callahan Award. And before we wrap it up tonight, I will give the final word to a couple former Callahan winners who want to welcome Ann to the club. For everyone associated with this broadcast, I'll say good night. Let's toss it to Jack.
Hey Ann, congratulations. This award represents a lot of respect from your teammates, opponents, and the whole Ultimate community, and you deserve it.
Hi Ann, I'm LEILA TUNNELL, and I wanted to extend a really big congratulations to you. It has been so wonderful following your career from afar, and I am so honored to count myself among one of your fellow Pleiades. You have worked so hard, and you have so much to be proud of. And I am sending you so much big Pleiades love. Congratulations.